The WTOL 11 team is proud once again to partner with Life Connection of Ohio. This is the 16th year for the Green Chair Sit-In. We're going to check in with Melissa Andrews, who is joined by the son of a donor hero, Michael Keith Fultz. Melissa, it's stories like this that we know are so important.
Yeah, really, because they're life-changing, Jeff, and career-changing in this case. Kevin Fultz is with me right now to honor his father, Michael Keith Fultz, who died next week will be 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. It's pretty wild. Time flies.
Yeah,
Time
tell
flies.
me about your dad. He was killed by a distracted driver.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So he was in a vehicular accident. He was riding a bicycle. Like most people who ride bikes, he was unfortunately not wearing a helmet, and so he suffered a brain injury and unfortunately passed away because of that injury.
It sounds like he was such a wonderful father in person, that he had so much fun with you guys. He was a big jokester.
Oh, big jokester. Yeah, yeah. I have a 2.5-year-old at home that I know that he would have a lot of fun with if he were still around. So
absolutely. But you've been able to carry on. I want to read a quote because I looked up a little bit about your dad online, and your mom, who is not here today but hopefully is watching you, said, "Knowing that your loved one has saved or bettered lives makes your worst day not as bad as it could have been." That is so touching.
Yeah.
And your father was able to help so many people.
Yeah, yeah. So far as we know, he's impacted about 120 lives through organ, tissue, and cornea donation. I tell people all the time in my role as an educator for Life Connection that this really is the only positive that did come out of it. If it were not for organ donation, I don't know if I would have much to hold on to.
And I want to back up because I don't want to bury what you just said. You said that you are now working for Life Connection. This has become a career for you.
It has, yeah. So I've been volunteering since 2016, since my dad passed away, and I went to the University of Toledo and studied to be a high school history teacher. And I ended up, just by circumstance, now working for Life Connection, and now I go to high schools and teach students about organ and tissue donation and give them the autonomy to make that choice themselves.
Who better to teach that? And I find too, when you can feel passionate about something, when you believe in something, who better to spread the message?
Right, right. Yeah, I think, I think in some way, shape, or form, I'm making him proud. I hope he knows what I'm doing, and so trying to make as big of an impact as I can.
And our last guest said something, our last family here in the chair, don't let those organs go in the ground, and that touched me as well. That made a lot of sense. And you've also said, think about this decision as being a guiding light of peace. And so in this very traumatic time that people may experience loss, how did this help to see the positive and to get through this?
Yeah, so I know that, obviously in the moment it's very overwhelming. I mean, I just lost my father, so to think about him going elsewhere was kind of tough. But realizing that, he was able to impact all those other lives and help people do what they want. Because of my dad's decision, someone's able to play with their kid, their grandkid. They're able
and that's what he would be doing if he was here. And 10 years, you're going to mark 10 years without your dad next week, I'm sure. What would your dad be thinking, and what would he say, seeing you here in this green chair and spreading this message?
I'm sure he would crack some sort of joke at first.
That's a given, it seems.
Of course, yes. But I like to think that he would be very proud of where I am and what I'm doing and the impact that I'm trying to make. So.
Thank you so much for being here, not only in the chair, but taking this on as a career path. I'm sure you're touching so many lives in what you have done here, and your dad is very proud of you.
Thank you so much.